but you know, when I went there, I was an active shooter instructor, and basically my course was for the civilian sector. So say like a corporation in town wanted to host a active shooter, you know, training, I would go there and instruct it. It's like a 4-hour course. So when I became SRO, I was already instructor for that, and that was like my big fucking push because nobody knew what to fucking do in a lockdown.
Yes,
Nobody knew.
correct.
Like,
Yeah,
No.
correct.
okay, you fucking train it all the time with lock the fucking doors, turn the desk up, whatever, right? Like, but what do you actually do when a fucking rifleman comes in? And I'm not talking the shooter. I'm talking a cop comes in and needs to, you know, get everybody out of the fucking building.
Yeah.
You know, does the school actually know how to handle that?
Yeah.
They still don't.
Right? They did. No, they don't. They don't.
Still
What?
don't. Yeah.
No, right. So that was like when I was in SRO, it wasn't, you know, 50% was me keeping the relationship with the kids for the community. The other side was how do I make the school better prepared, right? Like
Huge.
that was my main goal because they were so close-minded. They didn't want to hear anything about active shooter training, didn't want to hear anything about threats, didn't want to hear anything about that, right? So I got them to involve me into their like Monday morning admin meetings every week, and I would sit there with my mouth shut, listen to what they had to say about things, about students, about whatever, and then I'd give them my piece about like whatever happened over the weekend with any of the possible students. And then I slowly started like ticking their ear about like, hey, think about this training, think about this training, think about this training, right? And at this point, we had already gone through like school security. We had a gentleman by the name of Don Chomet, who I think you definitely should get on your show too. He was a police officer. He's got a large family himself. I think he's got like 7 or 8 kids. But he has a huge passion for law enforcement dealing with schools. So we hired this gentleman, Don Chomet, to come out, and he did basically a threat assessment on the school. And he spent like a whole week there, and he'd come and go as he pleases. And he had a huge checklist. And then at the end, he gave us his write-up of like, these are the bads, these are the goods, this is what you need to do to make it better. And he gave a presentation to the school and basically whooped their ass about like the shit that I'd been telling them that they had to do. You know, so the school did a great job putting up the 3M window tapes and making sure they were ballistic safe and, you know, entryway lock-in so you can let somebody in and then keep them locked in the vestibule. Like they were rolling down the right path. Yeah. So then I finally got their ear about, hey, let me do my active shooter presentation just to the Board of Ed. And then let me know what you think about it. And then if you think we could start trickling it down, we can. So I did the presentation and they were blown away. So then it became a big thing where, you know, it started at the Board of Ed level. And then from the Board of Ed level, it leaked down to the teachers. So they would have me involved with their, I forgot what they call them. They're like their days where they take the day off to do teaching.
Yeah,
for
teacher days.
The
Yeah,
teacher
whatever.
Professional
days.
development day, something like
Yes.
that. Yeah, so like they had their professional development day, and one of the courses would be active shooter events. So I would give them my spiel. But my goal was at the end of this, which was a 3 fucking year process. Yeah, tell me about it. I'd rather take care of it in 1 week, but you know, 3 years. So by the 3rd year, we did an active shooter event where it was multi-agency, and what we did was we utilized my cadet program as victims. And on one of their professional development days, we said, you guys are going to act like teachers, and we're going to have my cadets act like students and victims. Some of the teachers will act like students in classrooms, and an event's going to happen, and you got to deal with it. So we had like loud explosion in the back of the school where there was a fake car on fire. Officers start showing up with rifles, running down hallways, victims everywhere, shooters going down the hall, popping off a blank pistol, right down the hallway where all the teachers are.
Yeah.
Right? Get the fucking real life feeling so that this way you can protect the fucking students that you are supposed to protect.
Yeah.
Right? So it was a great experience after all, except for a couple of teachers that came out with some PTSD. But, you know.
From a simulated, yeah. I mean, yeah, the real thing's even worse.
Yeah.